Steelers on Monday nights. That's his life now, and I'm glad for his sake he got away from the New York Jets. And he's not bitter about the past. He's even said he probably should have stayed at Penn State another year, that maybe he wasn't ready, or that he didn't seek out guidance when he needed it the most.
If I could have changed anything, I think I would have stayed that last year. I think from a maturity standpoint and me being able to find myself with a fresh face like Joe Moorhead, when you watch the way he did things and how he operated, I think I would have clicked very well with him, and that extra year would have helped me.
And I think that's a hard thing to do when you're young and used to having success. You feel this immense pressure to appear to have all the answers. And growing up, Hackenberg was surrounded by collegiate athletes. His mom, his dad, both collegiate athletes, his grandparents. And he was very good at playing football. So learning to admit that you don't know something, that you feel like you should know everything about, it's tough. It took me 30 plus years of life to figure that out, but instead of moping, he just moved forward. He once said, "Say what you want, but I accomplished more than 99% of people in that sport. To the level I wanted, absolutely not, but now, move on. It's a game." And it's the kind of perspective you don't hear from a lot of guys whose careers didn't go the way they hoped. I cry every day when I remember I never fulfilled my dream of becoming a judge because I, quote, am illiterate. We're talking 6 pixes. Why do I need to be able to read to sentence someone to death? That's what I want to know. So yes, Hackenberg will go down in NFL history as a bust. That's fair. The guy never played a single regular season snap after getting drafted in the 2nd round. That's wild. The Jets reached for him. He did not develop. He did not perform. But he also didn't let it ruin him. He rebuilt his life, found peace, and now he's using everything he learned to help the next generation. And honestly, that might be the most successful part of his story. The paradox of the NFL is you can achieve the highest level of your sport, your career, your life, but if you don't play well, or you don't play at all, you're seen as a failure, despite accomplishing more than almost anyone who has ever put on a helmet. It's not fair, but that's the reality of the beast. So I'm glad to see stories like this where guys are able to move forward, still participate in the game, and find a way to live a normal, humble life after football. Yo, real quick, every now and then, someone else beats us to the punch on a video. A video I would not have thought anyone else was working on. Christian Hackenberg. Well, this week, She Got Sports posted a Christian Hackenberg video when Johnny Barks, who edited this video today, saw that. I think he nearly had a coronary since he was halfway through this beast. But make sure you check out She Got Sports. She does great player profile pieces. We love her work. I'll never forgive her for beating us to this upload, but go check out her YouTube channel and leave a comment on her Christian Hackenberg video saying congrats on beating the piss out of Brandon and Johnny and Will on this one. Thanks for watching That's Good Sports. Please subscribe here on YouTube. My concern isn't that I'm a YouTube bust, but that I've already peaked. Now we're going to watch a long, sad decline as I become the Aaron Rodgers of sports YouTube.
Jets, Rodgers, of course.
I believe he made a mistake right there because usually when it happens, there's a bust inside.
The inescapable quarterback hell of Cleveland, Ohio.
I want to send a message to everyone who ever made fun of Cleveland.
It's the Cleveland Browns and it's first and 10.
A message to anyone who ever told a Cleveland joke or laughed at a Cleveland joke. You can now officially shut up!
So the rivalry is renewed with a whimper and not a bang as the Steelers knock off the Cleveland Browns 43-0.
I'm sorry, Drew, but this isn't Whose Line Is It Anyway?
The points are like that DUI you got 24 years ago.
I'm afraid the points do in fact matter.
The points are just like the XFL.
Cause Cleveland doesn't rock, no it totally sucks.
Browns fans didn't deserve this. Just 4 years
Julia
earlier,
to subscribe
they had their
to the
team
channel.